Yo, what's up, my dudes? Today I'm going to be doing Sprunki once again, but this time, well, oops, sorry guys, I forgot the full screen. Okay, sorry guys, I forgot the full screen here. Anyways, no worries, I'll get that out of the, I'll solve that problem right now. There you go. Anyways, so why am I doing Sprunki again? Well, because since I've now discovered you can overlap the characters on top of each other, like for example, Orin and Sun. Actually, no, my favorite example is Funbot and Dirtball. Come on. There we go. Yeah, like that. Since you guys already know how the characters in this game sound like and appear, I'm just gonna skip that for this video and instead show you the truer God combinations in phases 1 and 2 of from the OG Sprunky. The phases 1 and 2. So here we go. I don't have to show you guys the characters again, so I'm gonna skip that for you guys part for you guys. So we're gonna skip right into the fun thing itself in this video. So here we go. I'll get straight to the point in this one. So this version of the vid I did before, way long ago. There we go. Yeah, got it. As you can see, we have successfully. I have successfully overlapped Orin on top of Mr. Sun. The next one is the next. I like putting Simon with Ratty for some strange reason. I know this might sound like a weird combo, but yeah, because Simon is 8-bit and Ratty's a drum beat. Is he trying to? Is Simon trying to go through the mute thing? No. Okay, I thought he was for a sec. This is Clucker and Gray. I mean, yeah, you already know the name. I mean, you guys already know who these guys are by this point, so I'm just gonna go into the fun part of this by actually trying to combine them. There we go. I've did it. Okay, you can still see Gray's head, at least here. Yeah. I mean, these characters are just a head and a body. That's literally it. But yeah, I mean that's how it looks like in at least from phases 1 and 2. But by the time phase 3 rolls around, they start to evolve into something far more sinister. That's what the lore set calls it. Says by the time it gets to phase 3, they all turn scarier. That's what it says, yeah. So this duo is Clucker and Gray. I want this since this is phase 1, I would normally since this is phase 1, the combo usually put here is well Garnold and the mysterious black character here. But I can't do that because this is phase 1 because what happens if you put this on any of the Sprunky slots here, it will instantly shift into phase 2 and I don't want to show that too soon. So yeah, because I haven't got a true or a god combination done here yet, so set up here yet, so I haven't set up shop here yet for this. Well, what I mean by that is like I haven't finished preparing for this yet. Oh, okay, we got it. Finally, because this one took me forever. For some reason, I always like putting Funbot and Dirtball together. It's weird. And both of these characters are male, by the way. So far, all the characters we have here are male, but that's about to change once we put. Well, I'm not gonna put Wenda with Mr. Tree because, you know, she kind of sounds a little annoying in this phase. Like, well, what I mean by that is just because, like, hey, hey, that's like vocals. That's not instrument. That's just like some annoying kind of vocals. Anyways, well, to me at least, because I don't really favor Wenda that much. I know it sounds not good for me to say that, but I know. I know it may sound out of pocket, but I mean, yeah. Now, I do actually kind of like Clucker quite a lot, yeah. And I'm gonna say the same for Sky too. So, I mean, I truly like the guy, yeah, but as you saw in the other phases, he gets way more scary looking. In phase one, he looks pretty normal, actually. The least normal one in this phase is obviously OX, and maybe Brud, but I mean, I mean, you can't blame the guy because he literally. Right, I'll blame him because he has a bucket on his head. Like none of the other characters have like really something on their head. Well, except for Clucker. Who does? I mean, actually no. Well, Reddy has horns in his head. Mr. Sun just has that on top of his head. Well, he's just well, I guess we could count that. Yeah. I mean, that's at least. I mean, Mr. Sun's just a head. That's he doesn't even have a body. Some of the thing goes for Mr. Fun Computer and maybe Mr. Tree. I mean, he's also Mr. Tree is also the tallest Sprunky character. Well, normally he's the tallest Sprunky character, but eventually some of the other guys here get way bigger in the other phases for some strange reason. Because well, for it's the only one I know well, the only one I know well of is Durple because well, for Durple he gets bigger every time he eats one of the every time he eats the other Spunky characters. He gets like the lore says he keeps getting bigger the more Spunky characters he eats up. So yeah, and then more creepier each time too. So yeah, uh, that just sounds dark to me. To me, that sounds very dark. So for this one here, I thought of combining Pinky with Mr. Tree because I thought they would sound better together. Because Mr. Tree's just it sounds like Mr. Tree is like the is an organ kind of instrument. Yeah, the instrument, the organ instrument, like the you know what I mean, like the piano. Ah, just listen. Yeah, you can hear. I managed to combine Pinky with Mr. Tree. I find this to be a great duo. Why not put? Well, I mean, Gardo sounds pretty good. Maybe. I Gardo. Okay, Gardo actually sounds quite decent in this phase. I'll be nice to him and say that. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna be nice to the guy and say he's decent. I know he's not the best, but oh, he's like nothing compared to Funbot. He maybe has some bit of competition to Funbot, but not much. Even though he's higher tier than most of the other characters. I mean, I'm gonna be fair and say OX is okay. He's not really my favorite character. I mean, Green isn't. I mean, since his color is green, and same for that. Well, I can't say the same about Vanilla. I mean, not gonna lie, she do be kind of a cool character. Not gonna lie. Well, and I could say that sort of similar same thing for this option here, which is Jiven, and he's the one that goes. Come on. Oh, got him. I got him. Okay, let's switch to these guys. This, I just got it. I just pulled this one off. I just managed to successfully overlap Vineria on top of Jevin. So then now, instead of just Jevin by himself, it now sounds more like this. As you can hear, I have overlapped Veneria on top of Driven. If it wasn't already obvious. The way you can easily tell she's on top overlapping him is you can see this vine right here. It's well, I mean, yeah, it's part of her head. So I mean, she's one with nat. She's like the nature one, I think. Character, I think, themed character. So yeah, Fred is just like derpy looking. I found out that the best duo to put under here for this slot would be, I think, Brud and Sky. They do not sound the same, I know that, but I think they still sound pretty good together. They still sound at least good together. I want to be nice to these guys and say that they're good. I would have said something worse, but I mean, I would have had something different. I would have had different result. I would have said some. I would have had some different results for these guys, but I would just don't want to do that. So instead, I'd rather say that they're at least good, at the minimum. So yeah. So let's get them. Okay, we did it, but I didn't time it correctly. Alright, this is what they sound like together. Yeah, that does not. Yeah, they do not sound the same, but I mean they do go well together, sure. But as you can hear, they are completely different instruments. Sky is a slow-paced one, and Brud is one of the fast-paced characters. That's not the one I want to do beat. The beat drop. The one I want to do the beat drop on is these two right here. Let you know. You know I think I've realized the best duo I want to do a beat drop off of for this phase is not those guys. Funbot and Durple. Oh crap. Alright, here we go. Beat drop in 3. Beat drop in 3, 2, 1. Bam! Alright. Sounds pretty good, right? Yeah. Anyways, so now that we got that, now that we showed you that showed you that. Okay, I'll mute these guys for a sec. This is what my best results I could possibly come up with for the overlap trick for phase 1. I thought it was best to put Sun and Orin for this one, and Simon and Raddy on this one. Raddy and Simon this one. Funbot and Durable for this one. That's what those guys sound like. These two. For Funbot and Durable, it's this. Devin and Vineria, this. Brud and Sky sound like that together. Gray and Clucker. And last, Pinky and Mr. Tree. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you guys what the overlap trick looks like for phase one. That was I timed it pretty good there for all 7 of these slots. Yeah, it wasn't easy for me to do that 7 times. It was actually kind of difficult to do because see how fast the exit out. Oh, wait, wait, can I overlap 3 characters and what? Hold on a minute. Wait a sec, I just discovered a separate overlap trick. You can overlap anybody on top of Ratty. Funny, you can put Veneria and Radiant together. What about him and Funbot? Alright, they sound like a banger together. What about Reddy and Garnold? Not that bad. The weirdest one would be him and Owax. Actually, no, never mind. They go kind of well together. Because he's the drum beat and the other one is bass. I don't know the actual name of the instrument that Owax is supposed to represent, but I haven't forgotten the name. I didn't forget the name. I just don't remember it. Anyways, so well, I guess the only other characters I didn't show. I want to show real quick. I want to give these 2 guys a little bit more screen time. So here we go.
Hello, would you like to have some fun with us right now? Come on, sing along with us in this fun time. Hello, would you like to have some fun with us right now? Come on, sing along with us in this fun time. Hello, would you?
Oh, by the way, if you want know the maximum amount of characters you can overlap on one is 2. You want so the best trio I could possibly overlap with would be Ratty, Funbot, and Garnold. Or Orin, Ratty, and Funbot. So let's try that. Now that I know how many characters exactly you can overlap on top of, which I found out is 3, I have 3 characters in one slot. Because you can overlap another one on top of Ratty, as I discovered here. They literally allow you to overlap anybody on top of Ratty. You can even do the same for Black, by the way. I don't want to do that yet because I want to test this new thing I discovered. This additional trick only works with Ratty. None of the other characters behave like this, have properties like this.
Hello, would you like to have?
The funniest part would come up. Yeah, look at that. We got 3 characters in one slot. That's crazy. Because Ratty can be in. If you put Ratty before another character, then you can add a third one onto there. Being overlapception. We just did it. I just made the ultimate trio. Orin, Ratty, and Funbot. Dude, this shit slaps. Alright, we're good on that one, so let's just put. Ew. That's just too freaking fast, bro. Yeah, let's just remove those options from that slot. So I have an idea. Now that I know you can put that many characters there, that gives me extra slot space for additional ones. So the true word the truer God combination I want to show here. Now that I discovered that Ratty can have other characters overlap him too. Who just from just him. And he's the only one that works like this, so now that I know that, the real maximum amount of Sprunki characters you can have on this in phase 1 is 15. That's crazy. So I want to show that now. The most hilarious duo I want to put here is Mr. Sun and Tree. They actually go well together. So that was a good idea. Alright. What about Simon and Garnold? Usually I put Simon in this slot, so yeah. There we go. No, not like that. Yeah, there we go. Wow, these two sound so great. Wow, these two sound perfect together. How did they sound better together? Holy crap. Holy crap, we just made the perfect drum trio. They sound so much better together. Holy cow. So now that I have extra character space here, we can acquire Dirtpool in one of the slots I normally wouldn't put them in. So now that we have that, so Tree's already taken the slot with Sun. So we have extra characters to work with here. We can also, I mean, let me cook let me cook up a god combination here real quick. Since I have more available options here, we can do. I guess Clucker and Bread. That'd be an interesting combo. And we just successfully did that, so. Usual Jevin and Vanaria. Nothing too different about this one. Well, I actually got that one down too. Good. Alright, let's move on. So, I want to put so for Mr. Fun Computer is a really, I mean, let's see how Tuna, oh, I see how Tuna sounds like by himself. He's okay by himself. Oh, he's the whistled one option. I mean, he's the whistler one. I at least tried to use them a little bit. Actually, OX makes the sound a bit better. Dribble and Sky would sound so great together because he's the trumpet and Sky's the xylophone, I think. Oh, come on. Almost had it, bro. Oh my gosh, it sounds so good together. What about Pinky and Mr. Fun Computer? Again, I don't wanna. I don't really want to use. Well, again, I'll show when the. I'll show what when this sounds like real quick. All she says is, does is, says, "Hey, hey, hey," and like, I mean, I could get a. I mean, I don't know get how that's an instrument, but yeah. I don't get how that's like a core or something like that. So I'm not gonna use that one. It's just vocals. But for Mr. Bucket, well, at least he says coherent
Hello,
words like
would you
this.
like to have some fun with
That's
us
why I
right
rate
now?
him
Come
as
on,
just okay.
sing along with us in this fun time.
I use the perfect beat chopper. Okay. And now I got Pinky and Mr. Fun Computer here. There it is. This is it. The real, the truer God combo. Now this is truly fire. Oh my god, this is so good. Oh. Anyways, so that's the anyways, so guys, that was the truer god combination for phase 1. Anyways, let's move on into the spoopy phase. So, before I do this though, I'm gonna give once again a little warning for my non-mature audience. Phase 2 is like phase 1, but very extreme. So basically what I'm trying to say here is phase 2 is completely different from phase 1, and you'll see here in a sec. So before I show it, I want to warn my non-mature audience that this is this side of the game is not for that. The second phase of of this game is not for non-mature audience. For the sake of your, I'm just saying that for the sake of your sanity. But anyways, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Anyways, alright, I'm not gonna delay any further. Let's get right into it. I've said that because this is what the face looks like. These are not clouds. These are dark. These are. This is darkness. The darkness. Yes, you know that the ready trick from phase 1 I just discovered it works in phase 2 as well, by the way. So now that you know that, let's now that we know discovered this trick, we can also have 15. Yes, this phase you can also have 15 characters as well in phase 2, just like in phase 1. But phase 2, everyone says sounds much better than phase 1. So yeah, you thought when the couldn't be good. Well, in phase 1, she wasn't even that great at all. But that is a complete 180 in phase 2. Yep, she's fire in phase 2. She goes from mid from phase 1 to fire in phase 2. Sadly, the same cannot be said for OX. He gets even worse in phase 2. God, I feel bad for him. Uh, um, this is black. So I can only show black in this phase because he doesn't even his part doesn't even exist in phase one. Yes, originally black was going to be also a character in phase one, but he doesn't have that sadly in the final version here. So that sucks. But I can show him fortunately in phase two. So this is what he sounds like. Ooh, spoopy. I know. Anyways, now that you know what Black sounds like, I just wanted to show him real quick. What he sounds like by himself. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys the trick I just discovered. So once again, I put Mr. Sun and Mr. Tree are gonna be a lot less pleasant to look at. Well, at least for Mr. Sun. Mr. Tree is okay to look at because Mr. Sun's just an eyeball. Yeah, he becomes an eyeball in this one, and Mr. Tree literally has no face. Well, he has that paper on him, but it's not really an actual face. Does he even does he even have a face? Bruh. Come on, I almost had it. Oh gosh, this trick is so hard to pull off. Okay, that's not the right character I wanted to put first. Damn it. Come on, bro. Oh, no. No, no, not. I didn't want to put Clucker there. I just wanted to put Mr. How did I don't know how I did that in phase one, but did that trick in phase one, but this is really okay. That will work. That will. Oh, damn it. I keep forgetting that I can accidentally do that, and I have to start all over again. Crap. Okay, there we go. Okay, didn't take too many attempts to get that back on the back like that again. So those guys sound really good. So Mr. Sud is actually even more fire in phase two. He somehow goes from good to even better in phase two. Simon is like, okay, actually, he's good in phase one, but he's absolutely he's absolute fire in phase two. All right, so I guess I'm just having some allergies. Anyway, just allergy stuff. Anyways, so just like in the phase one, I put like Funbot or Ratty then Orin is the order I set it up as. So we're gonna do that again. There we go. We got it. Right. All three of them in one slot. They still sound very good together, except Funbot is a lot quieter in phase two for some reason. Funbot is banger in this one too, but he's way quieter though. Now, who do I want to put the two for this one? That's kind of not an easy. That's not. I mean, it could be an obvious choice. So what I'm trying to process here is uh, we have already 5 characters on the screen, so that's a lot. So let's go for Pinky doesn't really sound as I mean, she still sounds very good in the second phase one, but she sounds slightly different in phase two. But I always thought Jevin sounded better. Well, I don't need to use Pinky anymore because, Wenda's gonna be replacing her in this phase. So, the so fire, fire of a banger in this phase, I'll just replace her with Garnold because he sounds better than her in this phase. You don't know how Garnold sounds like? I'll show you. Yeah, he sounds like that. Anyways, I think this is what Gray sounds like in this phase. He still looks normal, just like in phase 1. Nothing changed with Gray. He's completely normal, just like Driven. Driven and Gray are still completely normal. Well, just like they are in phase 1, but Gray is the only one that is, besides Driven, isn't happy in phase 1. It's like these two know the truth more than everyone else. Oi, 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 oi. Alright, here we go. Oi, mate. We gotta try to get this stuff done here. What I'm trying to say is I'm trying to process which one of these characters would be best for which slots here. Alright, I've finally decided for this slot if it will be Evan and Vanaria again, because they just sound way too good together. Come on, please let me put them in the same slot. I do like the ambience that Black gives off, so I'll probably not even use Sky in this phase either, because he sounds not that. He doesn't sound as good in this phase. Yeah. Anyways. I think the best. I think Gray and. Well, I mean, I could do Clucker and Gray again, but. Okay, Brad and Simon are on this one. So Clucker and Durple are on either this one or that one. Uh, I'll just put Clucker and Gray on this one. So I decided I want to put Black and Garnold right here. There's both of these guys in one slot. This one slot. Sometimes Garnold gets like really loud every now and then. Don't know why that happens. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see. That sounds pretty good, but let's see. I think the best duo for this one would be Simon and Durple, because Durple is this like really low-pitched trumpet, which sounds pretty. It actually sounds very well with Simon combined. The best two I could put together on this one would be Brud and Wenda, because they are at the same. They play at the same exact pace. They both are very fast-paced characters. So yeah. Alright, there we go. Got it. Alright, so give me these guys for a sec. Anyway, so I decided to, so the slot of characters here I want to decide to do the beat drop off of for this truer god combination for phase 2. I'm gonna go with Jevin and Vineria. Right. Anyways, so beat drop. Anyways, so beat drop and oh, okay, that happened. So anyway, so alright, once again, beat drop in 3, 2, 1, bam. Yo, this sounds actually kind of fire. Not gonna lie. Wow, this is pretty good actually. As you can hear, there's a total of 15 characters on the screen this time. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here, so thank you guys so much for watching this amazingly cool and epic video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!